getting into a game 1, Shroomed versus Zain. I'm excited. I love how Zain plays.
Sheik, Marth, the traditional knowledge says that Sheik wins. But again, another matchup that's kind of been getting closer and closer as time's gone by.
Oh my god. Yeah, that whole little sequence right there from Zain was pretty much perfect. He got both edge guards, although they were Shroomed coming back on stage. He managed to cover both of them and then got a stock with a very nice up tilt.
Oh,
Zain's,
wow.
Dude, what is with like these explosive sets? Everyone is just getting comboed on.
Yeah, these follow-ups are absolutely crazy. I feel like I've heard it be mentioned that, oh, wow, nice up B. I feel like I've heard it mentioned that Zain has practiced this matchup an absolute crazy amount with a local Sheik, Dreambug.
Oh, okay.
MDVA resident.
Yep.
Oh, that's spacing around dash attack.
Dude, Zain is playing. He's playing out of his mind right now.
Oh, wow. Crosses up with the grab.
Again.
Gets the ASDI down tech, but...
I like how he realized after that third up air that Shroomed was going to fall off platform and immediately followed up with up tilt. Just realizing, just character knowledge, knowing when you should be throwing up moves.
I really like how Zain's holding center stage right now.
Forward smash? Yeah. I feel like he could have just upbeat normally and would have been fine.
Yeah. That was a little bit of a hard commit, but honestly, it's probably worth it in the position he's in right now. Like, he can afford to throw away a stock if he's up 2. Basically 2.5 right now.
Or 3.
Wow. This is some textbook stuff from Zain.
Shroomed be able to get a forward air here? I thought he would have tried to go for a reverse forward air.
Yeah.
I feel like that was the better option. I wasn't too sure if up air was going to kill. Either way, he managed to close it out. I like how, I was going to say, I like how Zain doesn't all the time go for the grabs.
I feel like he's been using grabs like super...
sparing, like sparsely.
Yeah. He's kind of used the grabs in a way to counter when he thinks that Shroomed will grab, and he'll space around and get his own. It's just super interesting.
A little unfortunate hit there.
Shroomed coming alive a bit though, honestly.
I like how Zain realized that he can only get the fair if he jumped. Blocked it out with his fair himself. Oh, was that a poke?
I think that might have been, yeah.
And then up air here, and then...
Oh, tries to extend it with the neutral B.
Yeah, I like the patience from Zain there. Didn't fully commit.
Yeah. Oh, that DI. I imagine he was trying to hit the OMS attack on the platform.
Yeah, that was a little bit of an awkward angle. Nice.
Oh, nice defensive fair.
And get a hit. Yeah,
So,
the dash backs from Zain.
Yeah.
Incredible.
His movement in general is just absolutely jaw-dropping.
It just opens up Shroomed so much. Like, he's getting a lot of these grabs, a lot of these nairs that lead to like 60% combos. The down tilts are helping him even more.
Yeah, Zain really controlled that match entirely, but Shroomed kind of, it seemed like he was starting to find his way in for the second half.
See if he can work with this stage a little bit more. It's definitely going to be a little bit harder. Zain was getting a lot of strong up air chains when Shroomed was recovering, which Zain won't be able to get the same thing off of on Dreamland, unfortunately. Oh, here we go. We got a nice combo going.
Wow. I would have killed on any other stage. Well, maybe not found.
Okay, I guess he can go for that instead. Wow. Just goes for down air. That might have been DI dependent.
Yeah, I think he was calling out the out DI coming in from Shroomed.
And nice edge guard from Shroomed. Just has to hold ledge here. Hey, Shroomed is playing a little bit better right now. He's keeping up more in the neutral. Although Zain is still getting him a lot with the down tilts and grabs.
Yeah, it still feels like Zain's controlling the pace of the match.
Yeah, Shroomed just really needs to get out of these situations where he's just trapped.
Again, we kind of see how Zain's control of center stage really like pays off.
Yeah.
Like, he constantly forces Shroomed to the corner over and over again, and then if you can force Sheik into a recovery situation consistently, you're going to net a lot of stocks.
We saw it last game too. The amount of times that he forced Shroomed off like in this situation, and then he just goes for up airs. But instead, reading that he was going for ledge. I like that.
Yeah, I think that read kind of indicates how comfortable he's feeling right now against Shroomed. Nice needle, though. I think he could have gotten a punish if he opted for a regular get-up instead.
Yeah, Shroomed is like gonna have to bank on at least one grab and work basically all of it out in order to keep up with Zain. Zain is just, oh my god. Zain is just going off.
And these combo strings have honestly been really brutal. Like, he's been netting like mad %, if not just the stock.
Well, it seems like Zain has been able to capitalize more off of these combos or like these stray hits so that he can lead into combos, where Shroomed is kind of just kind of like that. He's just flopping a lot of stuff. I can tell just by his, like some of the movement where he's just not being able to throw out anything or sit in spot.
He's kind of getting like out-neutraled and out-punished game. Like, he has his own like, he's working his way in sometimes, and he's getting like decent punishes sometimes, but it really feels like Zain is getting the far greater end of that.
Okay, let's see if we go for it down.
Oh, that PC drop.
Oh! The most aesthetically pleasing thing ever. That was beautiful.
Yeah, Zain is, he's quick with the PC drops for sure.
Zain, you should have just ended the sentence with Zain is quick. Zain is fast, man.
That boy's nice. I don't know how to phrase it, but he nice, man.
All right, game 3, we're going to be heading back to Dreamland. Let's see if Shroomed can pull something out, man. He's got to work really hard.
Yeah, honestly, I agree with going back here.
Oh, did you see that?
That cross-up grab was actually
Shroomed
crazy.
heard us say Zain is fast, and he's like, yo, let me show you something real quick.
I'm starting to see more tech chasing from Zain. But before, like, a lot of his follow-ups were just
Like
tech
aerial?
chasing with forward air, but now he's going for a lot of, like, re-grab follow-ups.
Right. Oh,
Whoa!
I don't know. He probably thought a fair was going to come from like the ledge, like a rising fair.
Yeah. It was actually a really good reaction to get back on stage so quickly after trying to take the ledge. Really well spaced back air there.
Yeah, Shroomed is actually having a hard time just edge guarding in general. That would have been such a cheeky up air if that landed.
Yeah, I feel like that would have been pretty meaty. It looked like it definitely would have sweet spot if he tried to go on stage.
Okay, keeping it tied. Yeah, I think that's what Shroomed needs to do a little bit more. Use the platform to his advantage.
Yeah,
there we go.
I think it's especially important if he doesn't feel comfortable competing with Zain in center stage, that maybe he should try to go more along the lines of forcing him to approach him on a platform. But that's kind of tough when Zain's constantly holding a lead.
Yeah. Tipper forward smash. He might be able to reach that top platform. He opts for the stage.
Wow. Those tipper punishes on the up B recovery are so brutal.
It's basically like a whole reset on the edge guard. Okay, I like this. Yeah, Shroomed needs to, not that, but Shroomed needs to play a little bit more spaced out.
I feel like there's nothing wrong in this situation with like taking your time and getting your footing, because he's got to mix something up. Like
he's being swarmed.
Yeah. Zain's ability to like call out his approach timings has just been really consistent. And I think when you're faced with something like that, the best thing you can do, oh my god.
That actually was nutty.
The best thing you can do is like just take a minute to understand where your opponent is reading you.
I like that there. Yeah, Shroomed really not landing any of these crucial edge guards that he needs.
Zain's looking really poised to take this set.
Like, honestly, he really needs those. I think that's the major thing that's holding him back right now. Okay, let's see if he can get something here.
Oh, misses the waveland. Oh, gets the waveland grab.
It's gonna be that, yep.
So it's hard, but it's doable, especially on Dreamland where he potentially could milk Sheik going to high percent.
Oh, the weight on the spot dodge too.
Oh,
Okay.
tries to get the down air.
I thought he was going to go for just a down air right there. Okay, that was just ballsy. Straight up ballsy.
That's I think that's Zain saying that I can afford to take this risk right now.
Okay, let's see if Shroomed can do something here. This might be it, honestly. Yep. Zain going to take it 3-0 over Shroomed to advance farther into winner's side. Honestly, I think that was a case of Shroomed not being able to close out the stocks with his edge guards.